All right, everybody, welcome back to Stellaris. We've had a bit of a change of thinking since last time. It's like instead of letting that just sit there all this time, I'm going to bring it back. It's going to come back to this unsurveyed system here. I'm going to have it survey that system. That get there? Yep. So while it's doing that, then I'm going to bring this one. This third fleet is going to come up here. And it's going to act as a picket there to watch out for stuff. Because I don't think, that isn't their home system there. I think their home system is further on. So I don't think anyone's going to jump there right away. So we're going to do that. I don't want all these sitting here unexplored. We need to get it done. We don't need a science ship just sitting there doing nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. Get the fleet, the third fleet, get that Corvette up here to guard it, and especially since I was doing it here, so nothing would jump there. But I've got this. The Adriatic is coming down here to build a frontier outpost there, build a starbase there, or an outpost. It won't be a starbase till we upgrade it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do here. And then I need to think about what I'm going to do here. We need to get another science ship. What's this one doing? This one's moving over here. That one's going to move over here. Where is my other science ship? I know I had 3, didn't I? Did I not have 3? No, I've only got 2. How have I only got 2? I need to build another scout ship. I need to build another scout ship and get it moving up this way. That's what I need to do. Have them going in all 3 directions. I swear I thought I had 3 science ships. All right. So, what have we got going on here? We need... We don't have enough to get another science ship yet. So we'll look at that. Let's keep an eye out for our... Keep an eye out on our alloys up there. That's what we're waiting on. See, you're moving back, right? Yep, you're coming on back. Who is in that with you?
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Oh, there's the ogre. That is a very mollusky octopoidal type. That really looks like a cephalopod type of ship there. That's disturbing. Okay. So he is checking out that particular system. All right, so I don't know if we'll be able to zoom up that way in time or not. So we definitely want to come down here and grab that one, possibly this one. That's where we did our first ogre contact at. So we'll see how this goes as we keep a peek at these systems here. All right. Let's get things going and see where our ships go next. What is Terra working on? Terra's working on... Oh, Terra's being colonized. Let's get time moving. Let's see one of these first contacts come into play. Whoop! Someone just grabbed Gemma. Been claimed by an unknown empire. Alright, everybody's moving on along here. Alright, I can stop it there because you need to... Do I have enough to build... Let's come in here. All right. Do we have enough to put in a starbase? We should, yeah. Let's put in... There you go. It's going to cost us 90. Good. So we've got it building a starbase, I do believe. So when we click on it, does it say it's doing that? Build starbase. There. All right, good. So that should get that going, and then we'll grab this one before they can do all that, and then we'll start building after these minerals and everything. You are still moving. Tell me you're moving. Yes, you're about to move. You just came there. All right, that's an interesting looking system. Let's bring you on back to here now. What were you doing? You were going to come up here and act as a picket there until that ship gets there, aren't you? In fact, you might come up, depending on how quickly that one moves up. We'll then bring you back and start unsurveyed, not totally surveyed. We'll bring you back and get you working there or here, whichever one gets surveyed first. Still not enough to build a science ship. All right, we're going to need 100, so let's keep our eye on that. So whenever it gets to 100, we can build us a science ship. We've got enough. We should have enough Unity, I think, to hire another person for it, perhaps. Yeah, we only need 100 to hire. Okay. You. Now, I want you to come back here. Yeah, if he's going out that way, in fact, why don't you come all the way over here? I think that'll work. Uh-oh. What just happened? First contact event pending. Something has happened in one of the first contact investigations we are currently undertaking. Okay. The public has been informed of a potential first contact scenario in the clock-light system, where the presence of an unidentified spacecraft is registered. So we've told the public now. Early data suggests that this vessel is capable of hyperspace travel and likely originates from a previously unknown alien civilization. Representatives from all branches of the government are being briefed on this developing situation, as well as our ongoing efforts to translate their language. Well, let's keep at it. So, that was our next roll, I guess. And we got 80 days until we get to the next roll. Okay. But we're still working on the clock light, the white. It looked like a bird species. Let's stop that. What did my other, what did the ogres look like? Oh, look like that. I'm wondering because the ogre ship, which was up at Elementi I, that's the one where we saw it up here. It looked very, very cephalopody. So it really makes me wonder. Desert world, huh? Alrighty. Okay, let's keep things going. And we've got another first contact event phase. That was interesting. All right, public has been informed of potential first contact. All righty. We've done that. So the public has been informed of that one, and we will continue going on for another 80 days on it. Difficulty 7. All right. Okay, so I guess we've just informed the public of both of these events now. Looking over here, watching my
construction completed.
ship. Oh, there we go. So we have now claimed like. You see there, completed the construction of a starbase. Let's go over here and see what our starbase looks like. Ooh, isn't it pretty? They say it's just a frontier outpost. But now that we've got it, now that we've claimed that system, we can start grabbing minerals. In fact, let's go for this one that's a 6. That'll be next up on our list. Let's take this. Whoops, not that. Take this. Let's send you over here. Now let's build a mining station. So we can start getting that minerals coming in. What we got here? Initiate a first contact to learn more about these whites. There's a white alien vessel. What that means? The heart and 100%. Interesting. Do not know what that means. Alrighty, everybody else is doing something. We still don't have enough to build us another science ship yet. So let's keep it going. Actually, you will probably hit there about the same time that this one hits there. So instead of going up there, how about let's send you up here for the moment. Move there because we're bringing this one up there to finish surveying it, and then you can start building things to it. Like how our borders have expanded. What else happened? All right, you survey that system. How big a system is it? Wow. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. All right, we finished the starbase there. That one's gonna take a little while. It is indeed. Lordy, look at all those things it has to check out. But, Lord's sake, there ought to be some kind of minerals or something there. Ooh, and then we need to grab this continental world. Yes, we do. It's a size 10. It's not huge, but it would be our next colony. If we can grab that and then grab this one, that'll be our checkpoint, and then we will survey that system so that we can keep an eye on it. Where are you headed? You're still headed all the way down here, aren't you? Good. I don't remember. Did I have anybody that was going to go up there and watch that area? You will. Once he comes down here and make sure there's nobody here, he ought to come back up and then make sure nobody's over there, actually. In fact, well, we can't. We can't send you out, can we? You have to. You can only go into systems that have been seen before. You can't go into an unexplored system with no intel. Okay. Instead of sending you all the way down there, let's send you all the way over here first. Check these two out and then send you over there. And we'll send you back through here just to make sure that nothing creeps up this way in the meantime. Something's happened in one of our first contacts. This would be the white. Whoop! Mistaken translations. That's not good. Our attempts to decode the language used in the signals from the whites have hit a setback. It seems that a key assumption our linguists have been relying on in their translations have been conclusively disproven. While this means much of our progress will have to be revised, at least our future efforts will hopefully be built upon a more reliable base. All right, that sucks. Unfortunate. As you see, that usually increases the difficulty, and we don't have any insight. Dang. Well, 73 days. It's a shame with the whites. They're the ones down here, right? That seems like they could actually be neutral. The ogres and whatever these guys are. whatever those guys are. God, we're surrounded on all sides. It reminds me of the saying. I'll have to look it up. Red Text will look it up and tell you where it's from. I don't know if it's World War II or whatever, but it's like we're surrounded on all sides, and it's like, good, then we can't miss. Let's see how this goes. All right, Lagrange. Uh-oh. Strategic resource discovered. The UNS Lagrange on RLS. Where is the Lagrange? You're in Sooth. Sooth is over here. Ooh, look at there. One in the Sooth. Requires the moat stabilization technology. Glad we came that way. The UNS Lagrange has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on RLS 234, dubbed volatile moat. These preternatural particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which could be exploited in energy production as fuel or even as explosive. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. Well, we certainly plan to. All right, so volatile moat. And that's on this. That's in the asteroid belt. RLS 234. Okay. Well, let's go back out here. And let's go, hey, as the chipmunks would say. All right, you've gotten up here. You are there. I want you to finish surveying this system now. Yeah, you've got a few places yet that you have got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 places. That 6. You got 6 more places. It's at 16 days. I guess to get there, probably, to get to the first one. I think it'll take longer than 16 days to investigate all of them. This one's moving on up here to act as a picket. You are exploring. You are. The Adriatic is working on a mining station. Good. Terra. All right, you've got that. What was I going to have you do? I was going to have you start working on another science ship, right? Yes, you need to start working on a science ship. And then we can look at our leaders.
The leaders screen provides an overview of our leaders and lets us hire, dismiss, and manage them.
How have I not had 3 scientists yet? How? 71 days left. How long until they finish that? I don't know. Let's see what we have. Counselor, and ship. Sublight speed. Yeah, none of those are awesome, so we can hold off on those. Hold off on hiring another one until we actually get the ship built. All right, you. Good, nothing there. A lot of possible resources, though. But no enemies there. So we're going to wait to see if you get down here and run into anybody. Ooh, what's that? 3 trade value.
An anomaly.
Ooh, detected another anomaly. This is the UNS Scout. Where is the Scout? It's in Ophi, which is up here. All right, found an anomaly. Mine the mineral. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition points toward potentially interesting finds. Let's leave it be for now because we want to finish surveying. We want to get these things surveyed so we can put our choke points where we want them to be, and then we will start exploring anomalies and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to leave it be for now.
Construction completed.
All right, you need to work on, what have you got? got a mining station. We've got a sun and a gas giant. Let's send you over here. Can we build that one? 100 minerals? Yes. Let's build a mining station and get that energy. So we can have it coming in. See, we've still got 5 energy there in Quark Flight to be exploited. We're waiting for you to move. That's my next big interest. Is what the heck you're going to find. All right. Got you. Scouts found the anomaly. We did that, right? Yep, something's happened in one of our first contacts again. Let's hope. Not good. The language of the ogres contains millions of seemingly redundant sounds, apparently dialectic hangovers from their precursor civilization. When translated, these apparently superfluous filler words seem to serve no purpose other than to add linguistic flavor, or at most have only minor contextual implications. Thankfully, our linguists have narrowed down the obsolete aspects of their language and are now compiling an abridged lexicon. Very good, it is good, which should prove very useful for efficient communication. Adds 3 insights with the ogres. Nice. So we've got 5 insights now. We're coming along. Good, good, good. So that was a good breakthrough. 2 trade, 2 more mineral. A natural wormhole. Uh-oh. Where's the natural wormhole at? At the edge of the Sirius system. And Sirius is where? Alpha Centauri, Sol, Sirius up here. Okay, there's the natural wormhole. What else is there? Ooh, a continental world with a 19. I know where our next colony is going to be. Yeah, we definitely want to grab that one now. We have detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Sirius system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole. Let's see, can we see it? Ooh, yes we can. There's the Sirius wormhole. Wow. Let's move this over here. Look at those lightning flashes. Remember, wormholes back in the day, back when I last played this, wormholes were one of the methods of travel. That our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located elsewhere in the galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. If only it could somehow be stabilized. All right, so we're going to have to see if we can figure out how to stabilize that one. Wow. All right, well, you have definitely done your part and found one hell of a nice continental world. Sweet. All right, you. I want you to come over here now. How do you get there? Yep, good, because I want to pass through all these systems again, make sure the ogres haven't been moving down this way. So that will be great. That will be wonderful. Great time. All right, what's everybody doing? Anybody just snoking about? You. Oh, you're built. All right. I need to put a leader here. You're in the Scout. You're in the Lagrange. All right, we got a few more. What do we got? Science ships, anomaly discovery chance, 10%. Governor, sector, leader, science, archaeology, excavation speed, but also has, survey speed -5, anomaly research -5. They take too many precautions. Leader experience gain, 10%. Leader lifespan plus 10 years. Resilient and in good shape. Do I want experience gain? Let's see leaders. This one, Empire, Counselor, Survey speed, 20. You know, with the experience gain, you can get more levels. And we got 252 unity. You could get levels and very quickly I can give you better traits. Let's discover new worlds and expand our frontiers. Yes, indeed. We got you going that way. You're going this way. You've got that. So you come up here now and let's survey this system. All right. We've got somebody in all 4 directions now. Well, we've got a border right here. Boy, they're close to it. Hopefully they're friendly and they're not going to be terribly upset with us sitting right on their border. Hopefully we won't be terribly upset with them sitting right on our border like that. All right, everybody doing something except for the 4th fleet, which is just sitting. Atlantic, what are you doing? Oh, you're waiting up here. Okay. You're waiting up here with the UNS Scout, which still has 3 more places to survey. See over here, 3 orders. So 3 more places or 4 more places for it to survey. Okay. Nobody's running anybody yet. So let's let you get on up there to Bastamore. All right, you made.
Construction completed.
What did it construct? That is the Adriatic. Anything else? Yeah, you got this 6. You got the 3 here. We haven't got these 2. Got enough minerals? Yeah, we got enough minerals to get it. So let's go on up here and let's build a mining station, and then we will have completed everything in Hawk Flight. We've gotten all the resources that we can get out of it, and that will be nice. We got 73 energy coming in. What do we got up here? 19 consumer goods. Ooh. Let's take a look at Earth right quick. 1 job, so we've got population that increased, and somebody started working in the consumer area. Good. Now we need to work on alloys. Alloys, we need to figure out how we get more influence. Supplement power, moving a large navy size. We need to build more navy, don't we? We really do. Shipyard? Hello? How come that isn't getting us to our shipyard? Interesting. Go there. Here. All right, shipyard. Oh, we can't build anything yet. We'll get the shipyard, and then I'm going to start building some corvettes. We need some more military force at this point. All right. Nope. Let's go back out. What was I going to do? We are, I think, moving on along here. That things keep percolating. All right, good. It made it all the way back up here. Nothing has moved down here to try and claim that. It's going to...
We have detected an anomaly.
Uh-oh. We detected anomaly. And it is at Tooth System, at Tooth 4, which we are investigating over here. And go. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. And it is very hard. Yeah, we're going to leave it be for now. Even if it wasn't very hard, we would leave that one be. All right, you. What are you about to do? You are surveying Araya. Good. You are surveying that one, and then you are going to survey that one, and then you're going to survey that one. And we'll just keep moving right on along here.
System survey concluded.
All right, good. I think we're about to stop. You. Let's take a look at what we have here. Ooh, look at the 6 minerals. That would be nice. Let's take you. And what is that? That's physics research. How's our research coming? Physics research is 18, society is 21, engineering is 20. How about we go ahead, just because we can, build a research station here? What do you mean the star? Oh, we need to build a star base, don't we? Do we have enough that we can build a star base? 75 influence. We could. We could build an outpost there. That'll get us. That will get us moving. Yep, that will get us. So I'm going to build an outpost here. And then, what else we got going on? You are going to be moving down this way. All right, that's been fully surveyed. And what's this? You found an anomaly, and that was the anomaly of precursor relic. Yep, we're going to dismiss that one. And I think that's it. I think that's where we will put in a save right here. Scout, what are you doing? You need to move down this way now. There we go. And survey that one. All right, so everybody got something to do. Yep, everyone's got something to do. Terra is halfway through being a colony. That's good. Okay, you're there, right? Does it look like? Does it look like anything as we're colonizing you? Not really. There's nothing that goes on there, and the colony ship has landed, so we're just waiting for things to happen. All right, folks, that's been the next adventures of the United Nations of Earth. We are going to put in a save, and we will see you next time as we continue working on expanding our borders and picking off our neighbors. I thought I want to move that one over here just to see what's there. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.